my god, it's just so smooth. Like no frizz. Like there's a few flyaways, but there's no frizz. Welcome back. For anyone new here, my name is Alana, and in today's video I am going to show you how to get super straight hair with as little frizz as possible using the smoothing brushes in the Dyson Airwrap. You do not need to watch any other video on YouTube because I have spent hours watching all the videos that there are on YouTube, videos online, the videos on Dyson's website. I've tried and tested so many methods. What I'm going to show you today is the methods that I use to get my hair really silky, smooth, with as little frizz as possible. So let's get started. My hair is probably about 70% dry. I literally just blasted it using just the normal hairdryer attachment with the Dyson Airwrap. Again, I always blow dry my hair upside down to give it volume. And also before I blow dried my hair, you will have seen me mention this in other videos. If you've watched my other videos, I put a pea-sized amount of this blow dry cream by L'Oreal onto my hand and ran it all through my hair. Also put on some of this LV L'Oreal oil, again just one little pump into my hands, ran it through my hair, rubbed it into my roots. I know that you're not supposed to rub oils into your roots. People say that it makes your hair greasy, but I don't really find that it makes my hair greasy. Personally, I just feel like this really helps manage my frizz because the roots is where all the frizz is, and we tend to just rub oil down the ends of our hair. If you have super fine hair and it's maybe like grease prone, then I probably wouldn't rub any of this into your roots, but if your hair is quite dry like mine, then go for it. So I'm just gonna start by sectioning my hair. I'm just gonna give my hair a brush, and this is really important. You have to make sure that you brush each section of your hair before you use the smoothing brush, because if you have any knots in your hair, it's just not gonna run smoothly through your hair and it's just gonna make it really, really hard. Start by putting some heat defense on my hair. It's so funny, I have been a model for about 12 years now, and so I've worked with, I'd say like well over 1,000 hairstylists on shoots, and probably about 10% of those hairstylists use heat defense on my hair. Like one of my pet peeves, you go to a hairdresser's and they don't put heat defense on your hair, and it just used to really confuse me why they wouldn't put heat defense on my hair. Or what about whenever hairstylists like spray it in your hair, and so your hair's all down and they just go and just lift up a section and that's it. And it's like, hun, like you missed the other 95% of my hair. Literally sprayed 3 strands by doing that. Okay guys, I can go on a rant. You can tell that I'm very passionate about heat defense, but as someone whose hair breaks really easily, like I am passionate about it. And you guys should be too. In case you're confused which one of these to use, because I feel like a lot of people are, if you've got thick, quite coarse hair like me, then you want to use this one. If you've got thin flyaway hair, then you want to use this one because it's going to be a little bit smoother on your hair. So guys, I just want you to take a moment to appreciate the frizz here, okay? This is frizzy hair that we're working with. Also, really quickly, if your hair is quite dry, I feel like this bottom bit of my hair has actually got quite dry now. I'm just going to spray some water on it because I just feel like it works better whenever it's a little bit damp. So guys, you want to start by placing the brush at the root and work your way down the hair. You want to make sure you hold and pull on your hair as you glide the brush down, so you're creating tension in your hair. This is going to help straighten and smooth it so much better. The key here is to get right up into the roots to eliminate that frizz. Guys, this is a technique that has been working for me. You want to use the brush in every direction of each section of your hair. So place it on top, on the sides, underneath, making sure you're getting right up into the root and pulling the hair as you glide the brush down to create tension. There we go. I feel like it's hard to see that it's not frizzy because I've just got so much frizz up here. But this, look how lovely and sleek that looks. I mean, compared to this, like, people are always like, oh, you've got such nice hair. It's so voluminous and it's lovely and curly. Like, why do you always style it? are you seriously asking my oil stylist? Like, hello. So guys, like I just discussed in the voiceover, the most important thing to do is to use a smoothing brush on every direction of your hair. So you'll have noticed I used it under my hair, I used it on top of my hair, I used it at both sides of my hair. If you just use it in one section of your hair, I just don't feel like it does a very good job of getting the frizz out. Also, you need to really make sure you get up into the root because that's where the frizz is. Before, I was kind of just like doing that and like thinking that I was getting up into the root, and I wasn't. Also, I would just do it under my hair and that's it. I would never put it on top. I would never do it to the side. And you need to do that with every section of your hair. Again, I feel like it's really hard to see how little frizz it is because I've got frizzy bits going on here. These little bits here, I do at the end with this round brush because I just feel like I can get in at them better than I can in the smoothing brush. So guys, I'm just going to repeat this technique on the rest of my hair. In case you're wondering, I am doing this on a high heat and high speed. I literally wouldn't get that any smoother or any straighter using a hair straightener. The great thing about using the Dyson is that it's just blowing hot air onto your hair, so it isn't damaging your hair as much. You guys watching this already know that. You wouldn't be watching this if you didn't have a Dyson. Well, maybe you do. And if you're watching this and you're deciding whether or not to get a Dyson, get it. So I have finished doing the rest of my hair. I feel like that looks pretty good. I'll show you the back. It's really funny because I'm here like showing you the back and like I can't even see what the back looks like, so it could be like a frizzy kinked mess and I'm all here like, oh yeah, this is how you get super straight, silky, non-frizz hair. And then at the back it's like the complete opposite. We're now going to move on to the top of your hair. New style. Give it a good brush. So guys, I'm just going to do the same technique on top. Remember, never to place the brush flat on your head and pull down like you would when you're brushing your hair, as that will just take out any volume and put it flat to your head. When you're doing the ends, create lots of tension in the hair and brush them in the direction you want them to sit. And again, remember, place the brush in every direction of that section of hair, like I'm doing here. But is this side pretty smooth and this side nice big frizzy mess? So guys, when you're doing the front bits of your hair, grab them both together and you want to spend time brushing them up and away from your face. This will give them volume and frame your face really nicely. But of course, don't forget to use the same technique. Quickly brush them in every direction to get them super smooth and eliminate that frizz. So guys, if you get bits that you feel like aren't sitting right, you can just go back over them. Like for example, this bit's kind of flicking out this way. So I'm just gonna quickly go in and there we go. Now it's going in that way. So I feel like that turned out pretty well. I will show you the back. Hopefully that looks nice and smooth. Honestly, whenever I first got this Dyson, my hair did not turn out this smooth and this nice and this like less frizz-free until I kind of worked out how to use it properly and use the technique that I just showed you guys. We're gonna finish off with a little bit of oil. I'm just gonna put one pump into the palm of my hands. I'm gonna rub it in. I'm just gonna run it through my hair. Just adds a little bit of shine, a little bit of texture, tames those flyaways. Obviously there is still a few flyaways, but honestly guys, I think no matter what you do, you're still gonna have them. I'm actually intrigued, has anyone who's watching this tried the new flyaway attachment yet for the Dyson? Got it out, and I don't think it attaches to this, I think it just attaches to the hairdryer, and I'm like, why haven't you brought out one that attaches to this? Because I feel like so many people would buy it. If you've used it, please comment below and let me know whether it's worth investing in. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I'll be uploading a lot more videos over on my channel that's hair related. Also, if there's any video in particular that you would like me to make in relation to the Dyson hairdryer or just any video in relation to hair, please comment below. Thank you.